If you're watching this, I need you to stop whatever you're doing, look me in the eye, and hear these words. Act to get rich or die trying. This isn't just some catchy phrase. This is your wake-up call. I'm talking to the part of you that's hungry, maybe a little angry, desperate to break free, and sick of making excuses. The world isn't waiting. Your life isn't a rehearsal. This is the moment that either defines you or passes you by. This is the Growth Mindset Project, and if you're ready to become the hero in your own story, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and get ready, because you're not here to play it safe. Let's dive in. Here's the cold truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Life owes you nothing. And if you want to get rich, if you want to build real freedom, power, and a legacy you can be proud of, the time is now. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Today. Act to get rich or die trying. Think about what that really means. Most people talk about wanting success. They dream about the fancy house, the car, the vacations, but they're just wishful. You know what gets results? Relentless action. Ugly, imperfect, grueling work. Sacrifice that most won't dare. True wealth, real freedom? It's built by those who refuse to accept anything less. Late nights, early mornings, everyone else quitting, and you're still grinding. That's the grind that forges champions. That's the path to get rich or die trying. Fear will hunt you every step. Fear of failure, of judgment, of letting people down. But fear is just an empty threat. Will you bow to it, or will you grab fear by the throat and claim your future? Plain and simple, you don't get rich by dreaming. Action separates the talkers from the doers. Every empire, every legend you look up to, they started with a single brick, and they refused to stop stacking until a fortress rose behind them. Let's get specific. What will you act on today? Maybe it's starting small. A single dollar invested. A new skill learned. A conversation had. Maybe you know what you need to do, but there's a voice in your head whispering, not yet. Maybe later. Too risky. Understand, that voice is your enemy. It's time to silence it once and for all. You are built for this. You are made to act, to get rich or die trying. Let's talk about setbacks, because you will fall. You will fail, sometimes spectacularly. You'll lose money, make mistakes, be misunderstood, maybe even be ridiculed. But here's the difference. Rich people, winning people, they get back up. That's what separates those who make history from those who barely make a dent. Every no you hear, every failure you taste, is fuel, if you choose to use it. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to bleed for your dreams, or will you quit the first time it hurts? Because the climb to wealth, to real freedom, only rewards those who give it everything. If you're feeling this message so far, take a second to hit the like button. Drop a comment about what you're fighting for, what drives you to get rich or die trying. Let's build a community of warriors right here who refuse to settle. When you look at the richest, the most successful people in any field, you don't see the years of sacrifice, the birthdays missed, the parties skipped, the sleep lost. You see the results. Every dollar saved, every skill mastered, every connection made. It all snowballs. But the snowball only builds if you're pushing. Stop whining that the system's rigged or the odds are against you. Nobody cares about excuses. Everyone respects results. If you want financial freedom, you have to construct it brick by brick, with discipline. Get friendly with the grind. Stop waiting for the stars to align or for someone's permission. Nobody owes you a thing. Debt, dead-end jobs, paychecks that barely scrape by. If that's not the life you want, commit here and now. Act to get rich or die trying. Are you visualizing your dream yet? Close your eyes for a second. See yourself living on your terms, providing for your loved ones, traveling, not sweating over bills. Now open your eyes. That vision? It's not impossible, but you have to believe first, act second, and never, ever stop. Say it out loud if you must. I will get rich or die trying. Make it your mantra, your battle cry. The winners you admire aren't made of magic. They began with nothing but a will to act, despite their doubts, their fears, everyone telling them to be realistic. They did it with less than you have right now. That's the truth no one wants to hear. There's no secret sauce, no magic formula. There's only action. Relentless, disciplined, uncomfortable action. Right now, stop waiting for motivation to strike. Motivation fades. What you need is ironclad discipline. That's what gets you up at dawn, what keeps you hustling at midnight when others are blinded by comfort. You want to get rich or die trying? That's the kind of commitment it demands. Here's your halftime reminder. Bang that subscribe button, tap that bell, and leave a comment below telling us what you're risking, what you're building, and what you'll sacrifice for your dream. Let's make it plain. If you're not where you want to be, it's not for lack of opportunity. Right now, as you listen, you're alive in the best time in history for wealth, access, knowledge, connections at your fingertips. But none of it matters if you don't act. That's how you build assets instead of making no progress. That's how you cultivate money-making skills instead of draining yourself dry for someone else's profit. Make the decision now. No more waiting, no more half measures. Every day is your chance to outwork, outlearn, outlast. Let's be real. Some days you'll hate the process. The world will call you crazy. Maybe even your friends and family will doubt you. Good. Use that as fuel. Get rich or die trying isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the ones who refuse to play small, who will risk it all, who'd rather fail gloriously than die wondering, what if? It's time to cancel your excuses. Not enough time? Make some. Not enough money? Start with what you have. Too risky? Mediocrity is the biggest risk of all. Every legend you know chose to march into battle with fear, judgment, insecurity biting at their heels, and they acted anyway. You don't grow by waiting for safety. You don't get rich by seeking comfort. Move, build, fail, then rise and build again. Every step, no matter how small, is a brick in your empire. You'll hear people call wealth evil, like you should be ashamed of wanting more. But here's the truth. Money gives you freedom. It lets you protect your family, help your community, control your destiny. If you want it, claim it. The only thing standing in your way is waiting for some mythical, perfect time to start. Newsflash, that time is now. Get uncomfortable. Train your mind like a muscle. Read daily, learn online, seek out better mentors, cut toxic people, turn your pain into power. The successful build habits that most quit on by day 3. Get rich or die trying is more than a money game. It's a mindset, a promise to yourself. I won't settle. I won't quit. I won't live on my knees. So what does get rich or die trying mean at its core? It means living every day with purpose, unbreakable hunger, and the guts to act again and again until what you want exists in the real world. It means taking one more step, then another, then 1,000 more, until you stand at the summit you built yourself. And when you get knocked to your knees, and you will, you rise stronger, smarter, and more determined. Quitting is failure. Stubbornness is your ally. Nobody else can force this on you, and nobody else can do it for you. It's on you. Your mindset, your choices, your hustle. What you do right now shapes every tomorrow. Start small. Act now. Push harder. Never stop. Remember, when you're tested, by pain, by setback, by loneliness, that's your time to grow. Get rich or die trying. Make it your lifestyle, your commitment, your war cry. The path won't be easy, but nothing worth building ever is. At the end of this journey, you'll look back and say, I gave it everything, no regrets. So what's your move? Will you get up right now and take that first step? Or will you settle for less? The choice is yours. Don't let this be another video you watched and forgot. Let it be your turning point, your ignition. Get rich or die trying. If you're ready for more, hit that bell, subscribe, and check out our other videos. They're packed with exactly the mindset and actionable tools you need. Keep fighting, keep building. Get rich or die trying. This is the Growth Mindset Project. Your journey starts here.